I am Simone, and I'm here to be recorded through my story after what I've been through for the past 2 years. Everybody knew that I was transgender, but not one person really wanted to do hate crime. But when we moved into getting into the bungalow, when obviously next door got round to knowing about me being transgender and things like that, it was like as if I was actually talking to Sandra, and they just couldn't stop themselves from talking. It made me wary on me coming out, supposed to be dressed as me. So I tried to concentrate on personally doing the bungalow art, getting it painted, decorated, for us to live in for the rest of our lives. But without realising what was actually coming down the road, which actually I was quite astonished. Being called tranny, transvestite, everything chatty, free, you name it, I got called it. 3 smash windows all at the same time. To be honest, I think it would have driven anybody suicidal. When I had all that lot going on, I was protecting myself, I was protecting my wife who was disabled, I was trying to protect the home. But when we had the 2 front living room windows smashed, to me, I felt invaded. It didn't feel like home anymore. The support from Victim First, they provided it was, to me, it was comfortable. I'm not going to deny I was a bit wary on talking. But I think over time, I started gathering up confidence and obviously talking. And I think you mentioned that I was actually quite resilient as well. And but even then, I still had those doubts in the back of my mind. It was also because after knowing I'd been through with my neighbours and that, and I was still wary of myself, even being dressed like this. I mean, I should be dressed like this 24/7. But I felt like as if I was stopped doing it. And but gave me confidence. That was the main part. Once the confidence started kicking in, yes, there have been times when I've been on an all-time low. There had been times I've been feeling suicidal, but thankfully I managed to steer myself away from that. And to be honest, I don't think, I want to say this again because I know I've said it before, if it wasn't for Victim First, including yourself, I don't think I'd have been sitting here. I'll tell you that. You brought the strength out of me. You brought the best out of me. And now it's continuing. Like I said, I would recommend anyone to come forward and say, Victim First is there. Don't ever think that the help is not there. Of course it's there. You are asked to accept if you want the help, then that's what it is.